Alright, so I've been going through the process of troubleshooting with SteamSupport my index controllers. I've been having issues with the controllers themselves and the finger tracking, whether it be they do auto-calibrate, so as you strum your fingers, they're supposed to calibrate to what your open hand and the movement for each individual finger. With this, my right hand, when it's connected, will take a while. Sometimes it will actually work, other times it won't. My left hand refuses to calibrate. It will always give me like a clawed finger effect where the fingers are always distorted. Going through with Steam VR and with their support team, I actually have it up on the other monitor here. We have gone through and we've done hard resets on the controllers while they're plugged in, turn them off, hold the button for 15 seconds, let them reboot. I've done that countless times. I honestly lost track. I'm high double digits. That's never worked. We've gone through step by step doing a full like start from scratch, get the machine into a basic state, disconnecting all the USB devices, minus the headset, keyboard, and mouse. We've power cycled the headset from the wall supply, disconnected, removed all Steam VR devices, such as the controllers and my Vive trackers, everything. Then restarted the PC, reconnect the headset, disable Windows power management, set everything back up, redo the room setup, and we still have the same issues. The right hand will calibrate, but not all the time. Sometimes it'll work. Sometimes it can take upwards of 30 to 40 minutes to actually calibrate, and then it'll just randomly lose calibration. The left hand will not calibrate. I've never had it work properly in probably the past, like, has to be 3 to 4 months. My left controller has not worked properly. Never banged them, never dropped them. I actually do take really good care of my stuff. I do use it for streaming as well as content creation on different platforms, YouTube, TikTok, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and, after talking with them, they asked if it persisted in other games, because the main game that I had mentioned was VRChat, which is one of my primary games that I play. I have gone ahead and gone into some different ones. I'm going to insert some photos here. And these photos were taken in Steam VR Home, showing the fingers after strumming them to try to calibrate. For some reason, my OBS will not allow me to record in Steam VR Home, so I wasn't able to get a video of that. But I did get some photos, or some screenshots, I should say, of the behavior on the hand controllers. Okay, so now that we're back to the studio. I also have some video clips from Pavlov VR, which is showing during gameplay, because in the loading menu, of course, it just shows the controller overlays. So during gameplay, how the hand was kind of warping and going into distorted positioning. At the time, the right hand was actually cooperating. The left hand was causing issues during that one. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a few of those clips here. Alright, the next game is actually going to be Contractors VR. Now in Contractors VR, we ran into a ton of problems. Sometimes the controller, like we would grab our gun, and in Contractors you can actually take your left hand, grab your forearm of your rifle and to get different bracing, or grab on the magazine, or you grab your magazines to reload it. And it wasn't registering grabs. I was having to like spam. Well, I could actually grab my controller here. I was having to like do this to try repeatedly just to try to get it to grab or to get it to grab onto the forearm of the rifle. It gave me nothing but problems. When my right hand started acting up, it was doing the same. Okay, so we are live in Contractors VR. Let me close my overlay. So again, you can see these hands are kind of broken. Just moving the controllers actually warps and moves the fingers. I'm not sure if that's a game issue, but we can try to strum the controllers or put our thumbs down. Strum. And it's very awkward. Not really. Controlling this and showing how the right hand will sometimes work, sometimes not. The left hand, it's registering pinky movement, ring finger, middle finger, and thumb, but will not calibrate. And the right hand is also registering all finger movements. Alright, so we have our SKS, and again, it's not letting me grab. Come on. There we go. We can look down the sights. Alright, mag's empty. And it just won't let you take the... Oh, didn't mean to open that. There we go. Finally allows you to grab the mag. Come on. Let me grab the forearm. There we go. Okay, and finally we have VRChat, and I actually recorded a little bit of a section talking about some of the issues. I will say some of it is duplicated and repeated of what I've already said, but I recorded it in VRChat, showing what it was doing, as well as some talking and voiceovers. So we're going to cut to the footage that I recorded in VRChat displaying the issues right now. Okay, so as you can see from the previous photos, that was what the hand was doing in Steam VR. Now, this is what it's doing in VRChat. So the right hand, after strumming, putting the thumb down, strumming the touchpad, that one is actually working fairly decent, right? So this one auto-calibrated the way it should. So it was not registering. You sit there, strum it a few times, close and open the hand. That does it fine. The left hand, I can strum, and it's picking up the movement of like the thumb, pointer finger. The middle finger it's picking up, but it's not calibrating. And sometimes it's interacting with the ring finger, but very intermittently. The ring finger has it, and then the pinky has next to no movement. So you can see I can sit here and strum the fingers repeatedly with no improvement. All right, so we power that down. Now you can see I'm in one-handed movement. I'm going to put my hand on the resting position of the index the way that you're supposed to. I'm going to press the power on button with the other hand. I'm going to let that connect. Give me just a second. So it's connected. I'm going to sit here and strum it. And you notice like the pinky didn't work at first. And then as I strummed it, the pinky started registering and working. But I can do this with my hands, strum the finger tracking, or the finger tracking pad, to no avail. All right, there we go. So all in all, the right controller is giving me issues, not as much as the left though. It is very intermittent, but sometimes it works. The left controller has consistently been giving me problems. This ticket was opened on March 19th, and as of recording, it is currently April 17th. So right around a month so far on this ticket. And before this, I had actually opened a ticket, and that ticket never went anywhere and ended up getting closed. And that was opened in, I believe, January or February, with the same issue. My index set is less than a year old, and I just want to get this fixed. Again, I'm constantly making content. I'm streaming, I'm gaming, and this has been really hectic. So I look forward to hearing back from Steam and letting me know kind of what the next step is, whether or not there's something else that we can try to diagnose, or whether it is time to just RMA these controllers. But yes, thank you again for helping me out so far, and I look forward to hearing from you on what the next step is and how we're going to proceed. Thank you.